Ranger fans and geek culture, mark your calendars. November 11th to the 13th.
Welcome to Ranger Stop!
Ranger Stop 2022, live in Orlando, Florida. Come and meet your favorite Power Rangers, past, present, and future. Check out the exhibitors room and get your hands on some sweet art, comics, and toys. Lots of toys. Get yourself a photo with our photo op. Enjoy a variety of cosplay contests, Q&As, and our exclusive VIP dinner. And get ready for Ranger Stop present Turtle Stop, a reunion panel for the cast of Ninja Turtles and Ninja Turtles 2: The Secret of the Ooze, with Judith Hogg, Brian Tucci, Ernie Reyes Jr., and former WWE and WCW heavyweight champion, Super Shredder himself, Big Sexy Kevin Nash. It is all going down November 11th to the 13th. Orlando, Florida, Ranger Stop 2022. Get your tickets now at rangerstop.com.
Carson's Corner is a black LGBTQ-owned small business. They sell merchandise and apparel on pop culture franchises such as Dragon Ball, King of the Hill, Sailor Moon, and of course and most importantly, Power Rangers. If you're interested in getting their amazing merch, be sure to check them out at carsoncorner.com. Link will be down below.
You ever play Kick the Can?
No.
Yes, I have.
Good. Welcome to my nightmare. Oh, you got the Dire Ranger footage. How very appropriate. Yeah, very theme appropriate. Puck Ranger would probably be more appropriate. Hello, everyone. Welcome to the Morphin Network and Rider Time Podcast. I'm your host, Mike, TimeRider Zero. With me is my partner in crime, Mike, Astro Red. Astro, how you doing?
Hello, everyone. What's going on? It's your boy Mike, Astro Red, the one and only.
And, of course, our guest competitor, Jared from Henshin Gate. How you doing?
I am doing good. I am doing very good.
All right. I'm doing great myself. I just made some cauliflower pizza for breakfast because, living La Keto Loco. Hope everyone in our lovely audience during our live stream are having a wonderful Saturday morning or afternoon, depending on your time zone. Nighttime, if you're like way further east or west of the United States, we're a global community. We love you guys. Thank you for showing up. So, Rider Time Podcast. Today, we are covering none other than the long-awaited episode of Kamen Rider Geats Encounter 6, Last Boss and Kick the Can. Yes, this is the 7th episode. How many more episodes do you think the Encounter arc is going to have? I'm just curious.
I'm guessing about another episode or two.
Give or take.
I don't have a foot in this race, but maybe a good episode or two, given what we're going to get in a few hours.
Yeah. That's very true. And I'm still taking a little back because I figured the Encounter arc, considering it's going for this long, would be lasting a whole 13 episodes, or at least till Christmas, because that's how Kamen Rider usually does things.
Yeah, so nah, they gotta flip that tradition on its head and do something different.
Yeah, how they
evolve.
had just like how they had the whole 9-member team thing for Q Ranger. Yeah, if they managed to pull off an entire second arc before Christmas, I'm gonna be like, guys, you'd be working overtime. How about you guys in the audience? Let us know how many episodes you think the Encounter arc is going to last in total. Just give us an estimate, and then we'll see who got it right. This is not a contest, just letting you know. I don't have Ranger
Make it into a contest. Let them bet how many episodes are left before Mike can finish Dawn Brothers.
Yeah. Okay. No. I need to catch up on Dawn Brothers. I'm one episode behind, but because of my surgery. But it's okay. That means I get to watch 2 episodes at the gym instead of 1. So So let's do our thing, shall we? We're at the finals. Final 4 competitors left. Will it be the elusive fox, the sweet kitty cat, the earnest tanuki, or the hard-boiled buffalo? Place bets now. betting ends. Sorry, I love Bonsai.
I
back
missed that
in the
show.
golden age of G4, when we watched movies that didn't suck, Ninja Warrior, Unbeatable Bonsuke, that sort of thing. Those were the greats. So, first up, we got a flashback. Ace's mom tells him to forget things, and she walks off. And she has... The way she says it sounds very similar to Buffa's flashback from an earlier episode. So, do you guys think she might have been Geats or a different writer before him?
I think she might have been Geats.
I think that was Geats just emulating what his mother said to him.
So you think it's not like... So you think this is not even like a real flashback, but just like a simulated version that he constructed himself?
No, I think it's a real flashback.
Okay.
He's just learning from what she said to him and saying it to everybody else. Like, look, just forget, okay?
Yeah, because I think it'd be interesting if she was a writer altogether, and then Geese joined after after something bad might have happened to her, and then he's repeating to Buffa what she said to him. But it'd be even more interesting if she was Geats before him, like specifically Geats. We got 33 writers. Some of those suits are recycled to new competitors, obviously. Yeah. But I'm curious. But it'd be interesting if she was the previous Geats. And yes,
me personally, I this is just me personally. I don't know about anyone else, but me personally, I feel that she might have been the original Geats.
So you think she was not just the first, not just the previous Geats, but the first Geats overall?
Yes.
That's a fact.
And to me, Ace might have been the second.
That's a fascinating hypothesis that goes a step further than what I thought. Yeah.
What if Geats was made for Ace the entire time? Because remember, there's someone watching over him, trying to pit him against like Buffa and stuff. So it's like maybe his mom has something to do with whoever is running the Desire Grand Prix.
So wait, so you're thinking it's sort of like the birth driver, where it's like it was meant for Geats, but because he's too young, she's taking his place, kind of like Mulan, sort of.
Yeah. Like, let's get down to business
to defeat the Jams.
Oh.
Did they send me a Dapon when I asked for Geats?
You should workshop on that a little bit. Workshop that just a bit.
Yeah, no. It's always fun when you like do improv, but the thing is like when you start thinking more into it, and you're like, you start to lose that momentum. So it's like just keep rolling with it. Don't think it, feel it. Be one with the Force. Speaking of being one with the Force,
what if I don't want to be one with the Force?
Too bad, Anakin. My, this here Anakin guy. Maybe Vader someday later. Now he's just a small fry. But yeah, so Neko, Neon, she tries to go for her 53rd attempt at escaping her place. And just as always, she's live streaming. And you know what that means.
Tom Constantine.
We gotta shout out to our homeboy one more time.
Yo, he did the damn thing. I'll give him his props there. Like, look, I gotta do this in any way, shape, or form. I'm gonna find her. I'm gonna bring her back. Whoa, Mrs. Doubtfire.
Mrs. Doubtfire, yeah.
Why?
I love how like you see like this big, buff, like blonde woman turns
but
around.
That's Japan. That wouldn't surprise anybody.
Why?
That is a normal thing in Japan. So it's like okay, whatever. She might be working at the Muscular Maid Cafe, whatever, on a day off. Boom, Tom Constantine, Mrs. Doubtfire.
You'll be all the way there.
You know, it'd be funny though, take it a step further if under his like a blonde woman disguise, he's also holding like a baby carriage, and inside the baby carriage is Mike, like disguised as a baby.
So what did this turn into? Two-Face from Batman Forever?
I'm done. I'm done.
No, that's just like the disguise from Batman Forever. But I mean like you look at the baby and like it's
like baby
Mike's
Spencer
face
from
with the sunglasses and the beard.
Yeah, it's just baby Spencer from iCarly. Repurposed.
Yeah. Just like this guy.
I think we're giving Toei I think we just gave Toei an idea, and they need to pay for that now. But either way,
there's our 15%, 5 for each of us.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah, no, like honestly, like if they just made a show about Neon trying to escape her home while these two guys chase after her,
like make a Hyper Battle DVD.
I would watch it.
Make it a 13 episode spin-off.
Like
you know,
YouTube like a YouTube series. Hyper Battle. Come on,
I'd watch it.
There.
Hey, that could be a Hyper Battle video in itself, right there. Like I mean, look, Fast and Furious already has a spin-off where Black Captain Marvel and White Virgil Hawkins are teaming up to fight against Black Superman. And given that one episode of The Office, he is Black Superman.
Yes, that is true.
Yeah, because like he puts on the glasses and you have that moment of doubt. Is that Idris? Kind of looks like Idris, but I'm not 100% sure. It's the glasses. So we do find out final match, and naturally Tanuki doing his thing, like freaking tycooning around, murks an enemy. So turns out secret mission, defeat an enemy without getting caught. So assuming you haven't seen the episode yet, what would be your wager as to what buckle he gets for completing the mission?
Boost buckle. I already know he's getting the boost buckle.
Just giving the pattern itself boost.
Yeah, it is boost.
Like he's always gonna get the boost buckle. Like that's his
all
thing.
the time. All the time he gets nothing but boost, and like I hope this is a thing that persists throughout the series.
I think it's him always gonna get the boost buckle. Then it's gonna be Neon constantly getting the boost buckle. Then Buffa. It's gonna be a thing where just like, okay, I see what you're doing there, and then they'll just give it to Geats whenever he needs it because it's his form we see on the poster and everything. So.
You know, sometimes I like to imagine that he's having that Bakura moment from Yu-Gi-Oh! Bridge where like he has Merrick inside his body. It's like, oh, Tycoon, use the belt buckle. It is your destiny, Aibo.
Oh my god. I've not thought about that in years.
How would a bloody boost buckle work against an ancient Egyptian god Jaimoto? And even man, this episode just gives me so many lulls. It's not even funny. Speaking of things that are not even funny, the size of this Jaimoto.
That was hilarious. That was hilarious. He just like, oh, I'm going after him.
Me against this little guy, piece of cake. Man, speaking of Sugar Rush,
He had a C zone. I was like, what? That's what I'm drinking? Now I feel a type of way. I'm drinking people.
This episode of Kamen Rider Geats is brought to you by Monster Energy Drink. Monster Energy Drink, like ruining the metabolisms of 11-year-olds since 2001. I don't know. I'm not trying to slander Monster Energy. It just feels weird when I see 11-year-olds drink it. But YouTube flashback. Power Thirst Energy Drink. Snake Eyes. You guys remember Power Thirst?
Probably. I remember Surge more than.
I remember that.
Vault Energy.
Yeah, no, Power Thirst was like this old YouTube video about this fictional energy drink called Power Thirst, and it gives you so much energy. like I'm gonna be honest, like I always see like these video clips of Alex Jones like promoting that like energy drink thing, and like whenever I hear him promote it, it takes me back to those Power Thirst ads.
Yeah.
It's like Your sweat will glow in the dark. You will be in raves. 400 babies. That's what this energy drink reminds me of. Considering the effect it has on the character, I wouldn't be surprised.
I'm gonna be real. The second Buffalo was running at him and that monster had his head, look back, it made me think of Men in Black at like the beginning of the movie where that alien sees a cop and then
you see this, huh? NYP.
Not that one.
Knock your punk down.
I'm talking about the beginning where like the alien was with the refugee and all of a sudden looks back at the cop looking like, what the hell is that? And then all of a sudden, boom, runs at him. That is exactly. Someone was watching Men in Black and thought that scene is like, we could do that.
Yeah, we could do that. I mean, we're already doing Squid Game. Who already did Ryuki?
We'll take Men in Black. Nobody's gonna notice that scene.
Yeah, Kamen Rider Saber already did Batman and Robin, not Robin Batman. So just saying.
They think we're not gonna notice. Oh, nobody's gonna know that one obscure ass scene from the beginning of Men in Black from 1997. No, I knew.
Yeah, and I'm like, this dude has two heads. Like, did you really think he doesn't have really good peripheral vision? But yes, too little, too late. The writers are notified. This guy's weakness is the can. You gotta kick it.
I like how she first figured. She tells him, and she's eating. That one always. I was like, is she eating lunch? What the hell?
Well, at least now we know what she's doing when, she's not, telling people they're disqualified.
At least we know she's not an AI. She's got food in her hands. It's like,
man, why'd you
go attack?
Why'd you have to remind me of Haley Joel Osment? But yeah, so everyone goes for it. But the problem is, everyone goes for it. And we all know how that happened in Beautiful Mind.
It did not go well.
What if none of us gets the blonde?
We're all destroyed.
Yeah, like what if none of us get the blonde? That way we all have an increased chance of winning. Man, I haven't seen Beautiful Mind in so long, but it's so crazy seeing Paul Bettany play a character that isn't like whipping himself or like laser eyeing other people. But yeah, so everyone has to do a tactical retreat, and we find out more about Ace's backstory. When did you? Okay, one thing we did not mention earlier. His mom's the person that gave him the Caesar coin.
Yep.
The other thing we find out in this scene is, when did you first join the game? Year 1 Anno Domini. Year 1 of Anno Domini.
He's an alien.
Or immortal.
Or both.
I think I saw somewhere on Twitter said like he's been doing this for like 2,000 years or something like that. I don't know. I could have read that wrong.
Like, it's crazy because like in the previous episode, we find out this is bare minimum his third game. Turns out he's been doing this for a while. What were you guys' thoughts on finding out that he is more than 2,000 years old?
Honestly, it goes with my hypothesis about his mother being the original Geats.
I'm just not surprised. He looks good for his age.
He does. He definitely looks better than Gayamatsu for his age. Okay, but it does beg the question for me: if he was around longer, like he became a writer at 1 AD, which means that he's been around from the BC era, which makes me wonder, when he had the Caesar coin, was he actually around when Julius Gaius became the Caesar?
No, I mean, my question is, where the hell was he during the Showa era then? Just when all these guys become cyborgs. What the hell?
Yeah, like what were you doing when the Catholics were crusading and the Nazis were invading? Oh, Anderson, good to see you.
It's like, oh, a guy's becoming a cyborg. He's the first Kamen Rider. Where were you then, bro? Where were you during Super? Just basically the entire show where all these guys are cyborgs. Why are they cyborgs? Where were you with Shocker Rose, Neo Shocker, Super Shocker? Where were you for all of that? Where were you during Jay, Shin, and Zio?
The Gorma Empire, the Delta Army, Black Satan.
And if we want to be cheeky about it, this is connected to Super Sentai, right? Where the hell were you during
Black Cross?
You see these what's happening? Where were you during this? This man is fighting his own father. His friends are crucified. Where were you?
That was a classic episode, by the way.
Fantastic. But still, where the hell were you during all that?
Maybe Ryu's dad would not have died if you were around to help out.
Mm-hmm. Maybe he was with the Green Morphin Master. Green Morphin Master's like, nah, don't get involved, bro.
Yeah, don't get involved. All
right, why we gotta bring the Morphin Masters in this?
Because we're gonna be talking about them later today.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah, and of course, okay, like Kuga, I can understand. He was mummified and sealed away for several thousand years. I can understand that. Agito lost his memories. I can understand that. And also, like, the two gods that formed Agito were not allowed to interfere. So Morphin Masters, Ryuki, Mirror World, Blade 1 every 10,000 years, and 2, the Rider Belts have not been invented yet. So I can understand the undead. But Geats, you've been around and kicking. You don't have an excuse.
Mm-hmm.
Like, seriously, Geats, where were you?
Ninjor was trapped in a bottle. And even he has an excuse.
Yeah.
Need we say more?
Maybe we'll find out. Maybe we'll find out more reasons throughout the series. At least I hope so.
So now I have to make a different abridged reference. Because Ishinomori has not thought of him yet.
I mean, you're not.
I'm done.
Wrong.
I'm done.
Why if these cards are so strong, why didn't Pegasus use them in the Duelist Kingdom? Because the writers haven't come up with them yet.
Yeah.
By the way, props to Ishinomori. I love that guy. You know, like, I'm gonna watch Phantom Ghost Ship later tonight, just because I feel like it. Anyone who hasn't watched that anime, do it. It's the first anime to ever appear in the Soviet Union, so you know. Nevertheless, I do like me some Skullman and 009. Just saying. Moving on. So we get a dinner scene at the Tanuki Ramen, and yes, everyone's taking photos of the stars. And who should show up but Neko's biggest fans. And
I mean, that's his Soba spot. That's legit his Soba spot.
Yeah.
And funny enough, I did have Soba this week too. So I was like,
I never had Soba.
I'm gonna try to figure out a way to use konjac to make soba because I miss eating soba, but I can't eat noodles, so you know. But yeah, so we actually get a dinner scene, and it's actually quite nice. I like it, but I also like the fact that Sakurai's sister does mention this being her last supper.
I mean, her energy. Obviously, we all know that her actress is the sister of Oni's sister. So it's like, you could definitely see, they're related. The way she's acting in this episode. I'm like, that is Oni's sister to a T.
Yeah. But I also find it interesting that she referenced that piece of Da Vinci. Because first of all, we did have Gioconda in Dawn Brothers episode 5.
Listen, I don't know.
I'm not even trying to tease you. I'm just saying in Dawn Brothers episode 5, we actually do see Gioconda right there, before that, and then it just shatters at the end of the episode.
Mm-hmm.
So I do find the Leonardo da Vinci thing going on, but also Last Supper. That seems a little foreshadowing to me. And yeah, we do get a flashback of the Soba guy dying in the previous Grand Prix. So you know.
Yeah. But it's also get to learn, okay, so if you die from the Jamato, you die in the game. But if you lose, your memory wiped. neuralizer.
Yeah. So naturally, next day we have to play our favorite Joe Spacito song. You're the best around. Nothing's ever gonna take you down. You're the best around. Yeah, because like now it's the because as Europe would
It's
say,
the final countdown.
but don't worry because you got the touch.
Dun,
You got the power.
dun,
But we
If you
finally-
look, if you look over here, please.
And of course, we finally see something we never would have expected to see in Kamen Rider ever.
I did. I called it.
The Kamen Rider Tycoon uses Boost. I never would have imagined, after 5,000 years of watching Kamen Rider, I never would have imagined that Tycoon would use the Boost buckle.
I called it. I told you he was going to get his boost chime, but
He did call it.
obviously
Jared did call it.
and I knew for a fact it ain't going to go well in his favor. Yet.
Mhm.
Yeah.
We do get a POV shot. I'm surprised they went this route, but it is. But the TV screen is 16:9. So what are you gonna do?
Mm-hmm.
Yeah, it could seem typically at once. So clearly, someone did not learn from someone else's mistakes. But one person's mistakes is another person's opportunity.
He didn't learn from his
Because
previous mistakes with Geats. He's like, oh, I lied. Woo.
yeah,
He didn't
because
learn.
secret mission, save a player from the last boss.
And you get. I'm about to tell you right now.
Ninja buckle.
Kamen Rider Shinobi is not a thing. Okay? It's just the ninja buckle. There you go.
Shinobi buckle.
Yeah, and I have to say, where was this secret mission when Nobuharu was in trouble?
I have no idea.
I guess, get rid of the dead weight.
Dead weight. Yeah. Yeah, we can't bear these bears. Hi, Arotoja Naito. But yes, so just as we predicted, Geats gets the Shinobi buckle. Ninja buckle, Shuriken buckle, doesn't really matter. There are 3 ninja teams in Super Sentai. Any one of those prefixes works. Heck, Naruto buckle.
I mean, he literally just did a whole elemental Rasen Shuriken, earth, water, fire, air. I was like,
Yeah, and of course, like we do get a cool scene with him riding that roller coaster. Don't you guys just love?
that was cool.
Yeah,
I liked actually Tycoon running all on the coaster. I'm like, oh, that's cool. That is cool.
Like fire, hellfire.
Nimpu.
Shinobi Jinja.
Yoni no element jutsu. Earth, fire, wind, water, no heart. So yeah, we do get this cool scene where like he makes an army of himself and they use these elemental attacks. They destroy final boss, but the game's not over yet. Because as it turns out, you got to kick the can out of the turf. So I'm like, you didn't tell us this earlier because
She was busy eating. She was busy eating. We now know why. She's like, oh yeah, go break the browser. Oh right, I forgot. Gotta kick cat out there. Yeah, okay.
Because the whole Tycoon and Punk Jack switching teams thing, like that's one thing. But
it's like okay, he Buffa went behind their back and did that. Fine.
Yeah, but why didn't you announce it before the round?
Oh, this one she's just straight up lazy. Like, oh yeah, I was busy having a snack.
Yeah, I really hope that's like a recurring reason why. But of course, Tycoon says, Ace, I'm never trusting you again. Collapse.
Well, I say he says that until he learns about Ace's Live. He's like, oh, okay, that's why he is who he is. That's what I think. That's good character, like a good character development. They'll grow more and more to understand Geats throughout the series.
True.
So like for now, they're like, oh no, this guy's a total a-hole. Why? Well, like don't trust this man. But then they realize, oh, we're the a-holes.
Yeah.
No.
Oh, like Liz Lemon at her high school reunion, where like she remembers this as like nice telescope, but really she was like, nice telescope. Like turns out Liz was the bully all along.
Like, was I the a-hole the entire time?
Hans, are we the
Is it
baddies?
me? Am I the drama?
I still can't believe that like people keep referencing that Mitchell and Webb skit and don't know that it came from Mitchell and Webb. Look, it's still a funny skit though. Hans, have you looked at our caps? They've got skulls on them. I have a question. Are we the baddies?
Yes, we are.
It's like why skulls? Other countries have lions and eagles. I can't think of anything worse than a skull. Maybe they're the skulls of our enemies. Does that come across that way? Okay. Okay, last question before we go to our ratings. Final bets. Who do you think will win this round of the Desire Grand Prix?
I'm gonna give it. I'm sorry, Geats. I know. Listen, I know you're the main, but I'm gonna have to give it to Tycoon.
I mean, he's gonna have Ninja and Boost. Spoiler if you haven't seen the preview. Or they might swerve us. He'll have this big, grandiose moment of his ninja, because obviously we know the ninja is his form. That is like how we know Magnum is for Geats, Zombie is for Buffa. Ninja is for Tycoon. He's gonna have that. He's gonna have Boost. He's gonna have his moment. Maybe Geats is still gonna win overall because he doesn't have the most points. They'll swerve us. And like, remember, Geats doesn't want to save the world just for typical shonen protagonist world peace. He doesn't want to save it for love. He doesn't want to save it to crush all writers. He wants to save the world, but also get what he wants.
Yeah, thank you for mentioning that because I forgot to.
And then, like, I also love, like, I just mentioned how Tycoon is a typical shonen protagonist. He has no parents. He has a sister. It's like, they're literally laying it on. This man is Naruto.
This man, yeah, like we said Midoriya, but he's got Naruto vibes because
he's got more Naruto.
Actually, it'd be funny if Ace had Naruto vibes because he's the fox.
Yeah, it's like the Naruto, like the six paths, the fox, the Rasen Shurikens we literally just saw. Like this is like so Naruto with a little bit of My Hero Academia because he's got the Midoriya.
I just got it. Buffa is from Black Clover because of Black Bulls.
See, this is Kamen Rider wears its anime influences on its sleeve.
Nago probably Sailor Moon because of the cat theme.
Anything magical girl. If it's Toei, yeah, Sailor Moon or Precure. Either way, but. Yeah, no, they probably might swerve us. Like it could go to Tycoon, he'll have his moment, but then probably go to Geats, and then we'll understand more why Geats is doing this just to progress the story.
Yeah, I would say, Tycoon does get his new ninja form, but I feel like they're gonna swerve us, and he's not gonna win this round. Like, and I don't know, like what kind of swerve they're gonna go for. Like maybe. Maybe Nago will win, or maybe Buffa will win, and maybe things will be worse off if one of them won.
You never know.
I think Tycoon will just get second place.
Yeah,
just to piss off Buffa even more.
Yeah. But if Geats ends up winning, I wouldn't be surprised.
I'm just gonna throw my phone. I'm gonna throw my phone.
But I feel like.
I want Geats to win.
Yeah, but it'd be interesting if one of these four characters became perma-dead next episode.
Oh no, they can't do that.
I know they won't do it, but
like they literally brought back in Saber
Kento.
They brought back Kento and gave him a whole Eren Yeager arc.
Or as we like to call him,
So Eren Yeager.
Yeager.
Literally, he's
Yeah.
just Eren Yeager the entire time.
Mhm.
Which made it more hilarious that was airing during Zenkaiser, and they had a little... Because Zenkaiser had Eren Yeager's voice actor as Gaon, while Kento was on his whole season 4. I'm not going to spoil the end of Attack on Titan. Y'all know. You know.
Yeah.
Yeah. And like he's like, Dad, remember our mission. Okay, so likes, dislikes, score out of 10. Jared, why don't you go first?
I'm gonna give this a 10 out of 10. I laughed when it made me laugh. It made me feel, got me curious, and it just sets up towards next. So I know for a fact it's gonna be another 10 out of 10 episode. I'm just gonna say now 10 out of 10 this week.
Mm-hmm. Okay, Mike, you?
10 out of 10.
All right. Well, this is definitely a miraculous week because I also give it a 10 out of 10. The action's on point. There's less of it, but it's fulfilling.
Mm-hmm.
It does, like, it has less action sequences compared to previous episodes, but the thing is, it does what it needs to do, and it did what it needed to get done, and I respect that. More importantly, we get more character development for a lot of our characters, mainly Tycoon, who we didn't get too much of because all we know about him is that he's the earnest white collar guy who wants harsh parole punishment for parole violators, and of course world peace, and like Geats, like all we know about it is that like he kicks butt.
old.
Like we don't know anything about him except for the fact that he's been kicking a lot of butt in the last year at least, but now turns out he's been doing it for 2,000 years.
Which brings my question: where was he during all this? Where was he when this man had to fight his dad?
Yeah, maybe if he was around, Kujaku wouldn't have to sacrifice herself.
Mm-hmm.
By the way, you're getting to the Kujaku episode, right? You know, it's like because like you're just about done with episode 8, I think.
Yeah, that's getting there.
But like 2,000 years to give you such a
hell. He could have taken care of Ivan Ooze if he wanted to.
Yeah. Where was Ace during the Brady Bunch reunion?
Mm.
Yeah, like maybe like he could have helped Adam kick the can and then welcome him to Jurassic
Maybe that's
Park.
why maybe he did help Adam kick the can. That's why he was able to beat this round. He's like, oh, I learned from him in this multiverse.
Yeah, that's gonna be my head. That's gonna be my head canon. Johnny on Bosch taught Ace how to kick the can. Not the other way around. Johnny taught him how to kick the can, just like how TJ Storm from Kamen Rider Dragon Knight taught Buster Rhymes the necessary karate skills to defeat Michael Myers in that one movie.
There you go. It's all connected.
We are not talking about the Halloween movie.
Yeah, Halloween 8 classic. Bad movie, but still classic.
It's a bad movie.
Trick or treat, mother. Oh man, where are his fixes when he needs them? Okay, so moving on to the comments. So again, the 10 out of 10 all around, 2 weeks in a row. Let's go. Okay, we don't have that many, but let's go through them. Zoanoid Gaster says, hello everyone. How are you, Zoanoid?
How you doing?
I see you have what appears to be a Yu-Gi-Oh card for your profile. You know, best
Ooh,
of luck
I got
in
some
any
Yu-Gi-Oh cards right here. One signed by the creator himself. Got a nice little Dark Magician.
Dang.
And then I have one just full Japanese. I don't know what it is, but it is a nice card.
My very first card was Maju Garz. No, not Maju Garzette. Summon Skull. My favorite monster is Maju Garzette.
My first card was Blue Eyes White Dragon. Honestly,
yeah. I've had a few.
My favorite card has to be Dark Magician.
Yeah, I retired in 2011, but one of my most favorite Gen 3 card was Card Trader, which is a continuous spell. Every standby phase, you have the option to shuffle one of the cards in your hand to your deck and then draw a new card. So it's like That's really good for card flow. That's really good for card flow. Get 2 of those in there. 3 would be pushing it, but get 2 of them in there. Like you could max out your card capacity and still get good flow from that. I give this episode 7 out of 10. Hey, more power to you.
Fair enough.
If you love an episode, more power to you. If you hate it, more power to you. If you don't watch it, more power to you. But you can't say you like or hate it. but you still have the power to choose not to watch it, and I respect it. Okay, Psycho Orange says, "Hello there. This is hilarious. I love it. I don't know what specific aspect is hilarious, but I'm glad you're enjoying it.
Just the energy. Just the
energy.
energy.
Yeah, like there's no Black Force energy here, but it's
That's
still...
you. That's you.
Hey, there's no Black Force energy coming from here, but
the view
here.
Yeah, I exuberate Black Air Force. You got to be a menace every day.
Sorry, I have some stuck in my throat.
I have my foot caught in your throat, but okay.
Let's go.
Man, I love the Dio episode Black Force energy.
Oh yes. The generational hater.
Multi-generational hater. Hey, you know, we need to submit a Black Force case on Dupont because like that guy is like is just unfocused.
Anything
Black Force.
Geats is more Black Air Force energy.
Geats has laser focused Black Force energy. Dupont's just explode in random directions and hope he hits something.
Right.
That's true.
Yeah, it's
Jasper from Guyver. I have not seen Guyver in ages.
Damn. You know what movie we should review at some point? Guyver 2.
I'm with it.
Yeah, one thing I hate about Guyver 1 is that like on the poster, they made it look like Mark Hamill was going to become Guyver, and like that he just turns into a cockroach guy. I'm like,
it's because they were still trying to cash in on that Star Wars hype.
Yeah, no, that's true, but still, it's like false advertising, Yeah. Hey, it's L'Oreal. How you doing, Lori?
Hi.
What's been going on? Well, what's been going on is us reviewing Geats episode 7.
Mm-hmm.
What's been going on with you? I would agree, Psycho Orange. No, I'm glad you guys are all getting along.
Yes, sir.
Yeah. What is Black Air Force energy? Well,
okay. Time for a nice lesson, children. Black Air Force activity means you are a menace upon menace upon menace. Means you do something and you don't care how you do it. For example, Madara Uchiha, Black Air Force activity. You've seen what he did during the 4th Great Ninja War.
Kid Buu.
Definitely.
Okay, this is a commercial. But if we want to choose Sentai, you want to know Black Air Force activity? Quantum Ranger. Time Fire. That is Black Air Force activity. If we want to go into the Kamen Rider realm, if I want, since L'Oreal likes Kamen Rider Saber, the closest one that has Black Air Force activity out of Kamen Rider Saber, actually, no. The Phoenix.
If you would have said Ren, I'd be like, no.
Oh God, no. Phoenix.
No. Oh, you know who has Black Air Force? Reika.
Mm-hmm.
Reika's got more Black Air Force than her brother does, and that's saying a lot.
And then
it really is.
And we're gonna go to modern Kamen Rider. Revice. Who had Black Air Force activity? George, yes.
Yes, definitely.
Vale is literally a construct of Black Air Force.
Literally a menace. There you go.
He is a menace to society, and he's drinking all of the hood juice.
Mm-hmm.
Do we have a problem? I'm not a big fan of Guyver movies. It was nothing like the source material. Hey, it doesn't have to be like the source material. As long as it respects.
As long as you like Guyver.
As long as it respects the source material.
We would not talk about that. We would not talk about that. Those other movies.
Like Alita Battle Angel, that respected the source material. Death Note, not so much.
Death Note are we talking about? Are we talking about the Japanese live action?
The Netflix one.
I feel bad for Nat Wolf. I love him so, but
I'm just gonna say like this. I happen to know one of the lead actors in the movie, not the two lead actors, but one of the lead actors. And even they said they were not a fan of the movie. So like it was just I don't know if it was just a paycheck or it's like sour grapes, but it's like it's like, hey man, it's like Megaforce, like the cast of Megaforce didn't like Megaforce. Let's see.
We like them.
Here's another example. Here's another example. Dragon Knight respects the source material. Saban's best writer, not so much.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah, and again, Dragon Knight is further away from its source counterpart compared to Saban's master writer, but it still respected the source material more than Saban's master writer.
Kamen Rider Dragon Knight is so good.
Yeah, so good, so underrated. I would love to revisit our retrospective on that.
I do.
Yeah, okay, let's see. You had me at Saber, of course. So basically Black Forces, Menace to Society. Yeah.
Yes.
Menace to Society. Like freaking Doughboy from what's it called? Boys in the Hood. Have you seen Guyver Out of Control in 1986? Yeah, it's not bad. Yeah. I like how Saban had Master Rider for the record. Yeah, the fact that it existed is not the problem. The fact that
they did it, it's a double-edged sword. Because yes, what they did to Black RX, not so good. But the OST they recycled for Digimon.
Yeah.
So
yeah.
Take the good with the bad.
Hey, you know what would have been a great thing to add to Saban's Master Rider? If they had a 2-part episode where Kimberly, Billy, and Adam actually came to Leywood County because Kim probably had like an uncle who was an entomologist, and they decided to go visit there because there's going to be an entomology convention going on there. Like Bugfest, that's the actual history museum, and they happen to run into Dex, and then Billy and Adam are like, "Hey, it's Dex. What are you doing here on Earth?" "Hey, Kim, this is Dex. We hung out with him while you were sick." And then like maybe they could have done like a thing where Billy creates a new temporary form that allows him to become Kamen Rider Zetsuo or Kamen Rider J. Heck, it would have made the Kamen Rider J episode a little bit better. Yeah. So like, there's like some stuff they could have done with that. And again, like it spun off from Power Rangers. Why not maintain that continuity by having a little bit of Power Ranger related reciprocation? Just saying.
Budget, but we're getting way off his head. Where the hell did we get off? Where did we go?
For me, it's sad because the actor who played Dex, he did have a martial arts background, and he's not a terrible actor. So I want to see him do more stuff in general.
Same.
How'd it be if the other Kamen Riders has Master Riders from different parts of the multiverse?
Oh no! Why don't you ask Ace? Why don't you ask Ukio Ace? Where was he for purpose? Could kick that mofo, but
Whoa! Leave Furbus alone.
Never.
Oh, which reminds me, you know who else had Black Force energy? Tsukasa Kodoya and Kaito.
No, listen, leave Furbus alone.
Kamen Rider Decade was Black Air Force energy, the Kamen Rider series.
Like Kamen Rider Decade was 31 episodes of nonstop Black Force energy.
And then we just got more of that whenever he returned.
Yeah.
Prove that he is Black Air Force energy. Captain Marvelous. Black Air Force activity.
Yeah, like freaking Kamen Rider Geo, he had so much of Black Air Force energy that even the Time Jackers were like, "Whoa, even you have too much Black Air Force for us."
He's had late.
Honestly, to me personally, I think Shinken Red had Black Force energy.
He did. As did Juzo.
Both of them did.
Like, I'll have the kids meet X8, Gaim, and Saber. Very good.
Oh man, like pretty much every writer except for X8 in X8 had Black Air Force energy. Although he did have half of them had Black Air Force energy.
That GTA like smack to the face was iconic moment in Kamen Rider history. That would never not be funny.
Okay, we need to wind down on this because we're gonna spend hours talking about nonstop Black Air Force energy.
We could go down a rabbit hole with this.
Yeah.
I have notes for days.
Last one. You know who had Black Air Force energy? The original Amazon. Like he just like.
Like no, that's not like I said. We can go down that rabbit hole with Amazon or Amazons. We could go down that rabbit hole.
That had even more. But let's digress. So this has been Rider Time Podcast, Geats episode 7, Encounter 6, Last Boss, and Kick the Can. Thank you for watching our podcast. Be sure to comment, follow, like, subscribe to us on YouTube, Facebook, Twitter, Instagram. Be sure to check out our previous episodes of our Geats discussions, as well as previous seasons, such as Saber and Revice. On Facebook, you can watch our reviews of 01, because they're not on YouTube for some reason. And of course, you could, if you like our reviews of Kamen Rider, be sure to check out our reviews for Super Sentai, because we're doing Non-Brothers. I'm wondering, I don't know when Clement and Jackie are going to do the next batch of episodes, but it is what it is. But later today, we are going to continue with Season 2, Episode 15 of Dino Fury. Later today, 5 p.m. Pacific Standard Time, 8 p.m. Eastern Standard Time. So be sure to check that out. Also, we do a lot of actor interviews, like from Power Morphicon. We still have a lot of interviews left to upload, so be sure to stay tuned for those. And you can do that by dinging the bell icon, because the Jamoto won't stop harassing these YouTube domains unless you ding the bell icon. And of course, be sure to check out our sister.
If it doesn't happen, this is what's gonna happen.
Yeah. Yeah, don't be like Tycoon. Wait, where'd it go? Oh, wait, there it is. Don't be like Tycoon, where you're left in the dust when the YouTube algorithm boosts away from you. So be sure to comment, follow, like, and subscribe. And of course, also check out our sister show, the Buttery Show, where we do a lot of movie reviews. And most recently, we have done the Batman trilogy, and we're currently doing the Halloween Shamrock timeline. More details on that when you watch our review of 2018, which was yesterday. And of course, we're gonna do Halloween Kills next week, followed by a Halloween Ends. So stay tuned for that on the Buttery Show. And hope you guys have a wonderful, wonderful weekend. It's a beautiful Saturday, and stay safe, stay hydrated, keep cool. Keep your first aid kids up to date, because some people don't remember to do that. Get plenty of fresh air when you can, and have a great day. Bye, guys.
Wait! You forgot one thing.
Yes, say the thing.
Where can they find you, Jared?
What's good, you sexy mother people? I am Jared from Educate. I am him. I run fades, clap cheeks, wreck ish, and push P. I am him. You can find me at youtube.com/HenchingGate, twitch.tv/HenchingGate, where me and my other HenchingGate compatriots will be going through Kamen Rider Geats episode 8, Avatar Sentai John Brothers episode 34, as well as K-pop and anime and Naruto coming up soon. And yeah, we got some exclusive spicy interviews from Exotica Expo coming up really soon. I'm not going to go into details on that, but yes, I am him.
And I'm Kabuto. Where can they find you?
You can find me on Twitch at twitch.tv/Boken Kabuto, where I'll be playing more Bayonetta 2 later today at 2:30 p.m. Pacific Standard Time, 5:30 p.m. Eastern Standard Time. And of course, you can find me on Instagram at Boken_Kabuto. Mike, where can they find you?
Hello, all you lovely people out there. I am Michael. I am better. You guys can find me at Red Ranger 2134. And you can catch me on Twitch at Red Falcon 347. And chilling out with the Morphin Squad and the Buttery Squad. Nice. And again, one more time, have a great weekend. Stay safe, stay hydrated, stay keep it cool. Get plenty of fresh air. Make sure your first aid kids are up to date, and just enjoy the rest of your weekend. Bye, guys. Dun 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 the brothers, dun 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 that are going, dun 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 the brothers, dun 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 dun. Yeah.